Hello, hello, all. Welcome back to the stream again. It is a Sunday night stream, and on the last stream we have done with the MVP one for the mobile application, which was the Orders app, the SaaS app that I was building on the stream. And today we are again back with the LeetCode. So it's been a long time. We have done some LeetCode problems. We have done one after some last week, two problems, I guess. Let me see what we have done last week, and today we are back because now I have to literally give that app to my friends to test the application so that my friends can give me the actual feedback. Meanwhile, the thing is, LeetCode should always continue. Even if we die, LeetCode should still क्या बोल सकते हैं, should still sustain. Reorder routes with the path 0 or reachable nodes with restrictions. Maybe this was the question that we solved. Yeah, this was the question we solved on the last stream in one try that I really liked. So hopefully the next questions are on the same verge or on the same thing. Hey, how do I reach to this problem? Yeah, if I can click. तू मेरे सामने, मैं तेरे सामने, तुझको देखो या प्यार करूं. Okay, like this I can be here. Okay, now today's next question is this. So we have a Notion template that I'm following. So we were here, we solved this reachable nodes with restrictions. Now it's time for count the number of complete components, which is also from under the pattern graph traversal and reachability content component. So this is it. And yeah, let me give the people the stream. Hello अथर्व सर, हाउ आर यू ब्रदर? आई एम रियली सॉरी फॉर यस्टरडे. कल एक दोस्त का एक्सीडेंट हो गया था तो मेरे को जाना पड़ा यार. कांट, सो उसके वजह से स्ट्रीम नहीं हो पाया, बट वी आर बैक टुडे विदाउट एनी वरीज. Yeah, so I was finding out the best way to actually deploy our mobile application because I have never deployed any mobile application. There is no need to deploy the mobile application. How are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. How are you? तुम्हारा बताओ, what's your update? Let me know your update, man. Friend is fine. Yes, he's fine. He's fine. गाड़ी को थोड़ा इशू हो गया, but hopefully he is fine. Happens, some things happens that we can't control really. Okay, I hope pain and all सब कुछ is working. Yes, everything is working. That's nice. बताओ अपडेट अथर्व. आज टाइम है अपने पास, धीरे धीरे स्लोली विल मूव. Let's play some good music. Friend is fine. Yes, मैंने कुछ चेंज कर दिया the way I'll be going to learn. Okay, क्या चेंज किया? What's the change? The problem with listening to Hindi songs is that I can understand Hindi and my mind gets diverted. So I have to listen to such music, the language which I don't understand. For example, Tamil, Telugu, Punjabi. Okay. कल इंग्लिश स्ट्रीम कर रही थी इम्पोर्टेंट. पहले तो C++ को अगेन उठाया है पढ़ने के लिए, ढंग से साथ ही साथ STL container. That's nice. That's nice, bro. Okay, let's read the question first. Count the number of complete components. You are given an integer n. There is an undirected graph. आवाज वगैरह सब ठीक है ना अथर्व? It's everything good. Kausan, hello, bro. How are you, man? Hey, I actually saw your GitHub, and then I couldn't reply to you because some of the things I didn't understand. Some things were in Vietnamese. Uh, this. So, what help you need actually from me? If you can be very specific about that, I can really help you because I can see you. You are struggling little bit, but you have really good confidence. So I don't see any problem for you. I was trying to understand your code. The comments were in Vietnamese, so I couldn't really connect with that. Yeah, this so I understood Node.js code. Get all, get by ID. और चीज़ें नोशन रोड मैप DSA ढंग से पढ़ रहे का okay, yeah. Hi, been a long time. Last time I came was like 3-4 weeks ago. That time I was close to being a knight. Now I'm a knight with a decent rating. That's nice. Acha, you are that guy. Okay. I remember you, bro. You were like solving 10 questions a day, maybe 900. You were on the 900 something on the LeetCode side. Also, any tips for campus placement? Bro, not as such tips. I was always telling people to focus on the projects, and I was also creating a list of 10 top 10 projects that everyone who is looking out for a job should do. So I have crafted a good list of projects. Just that I'm shorting out what could be the top 5 projects on that list, which should always have which should consider the industry requirement. It should also consider the AI integrations because AI is also necessary these days. And then basic, it should cover system design, HLD, LLD part as well. And it should be fresher friendly. So I'm coming up with that list. Maybe I'll drop a PDF sheet whoever can't those who can't watch the video, and I'll also make a video on that, or maybe on any of the stream I'll do that. So for any tips for campus placement, project is what I'll suggest everybody to focus on, because the project that you are showcasing on your resume, the core project, so that is what the most important part. Baki to tum log अच्छे हो ही. You are good at LeetCode, system design, and everything else. No, my GitHub with not hot anything, bro. Just demo and no valuable more. Don't watch it. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, brother. Nobody's gonna judge you over here. Everybody is starting at some point. Yeah, that guy only. रिव्यू करेंगे रोड मैप का 1 week more. Yes, sure. अथर्व शेयर करो. Do share. Do share it on Discord, and we will check it out. Khansan, let me know your requirement, like help from me. I'm building GitHub again with some project about Next.js and React JS will for you review later, bro. If you happy, yeah. I'll always in that position to review the code because that is also what I need for my profile. So it is a win-win situation for us. Hello, yes, sir. How are you, bro? What are your plan for Mondays? Like what the work? Your work has started or not, Yash? You are given an integer n. There is an undirected graph n vertices. Guys, kindly like the streamer. I forgot to say this. Numbered from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, it's n minus 1. You are given an integer. You are given a 2D integer array edges, where edges is this denotes that there exists an undirected edge connecting vertices a and bi. Okay, return the number of complete connected components of the graph. Uh, okay. This wording is always kind of confusing. I know it is a part of graphs, that's why I can be clear. But if suddenly such kind of a question comes up, we have to be aware of what kind of complete connected component it's asking for. Not always they'll give us a diagram like this. A connected component is a subgraph of a graph in which there exists a path between any two vertices and no vertex of the graph subgraph shares an edge with a vertex outside of the subgraph. A connected component it's said to be complete if there exists an edge between every pair. That means a cycle. It's kind of cycle or not exactly cycle. I'm sorry about that. Let me first clarify these things. N equal to 6 edges are this. Output 3. From a picture above, one can see that all of the cycle, all of the components of this graphs are complete. Okay. Okay, we have solved such kind of a problem, I guess so. Let me remember कौन सा problem किया था. Nervous and excited. It's starting tomorrow from 9 a.m. Don't worry, bro. मंदिर जाके आओ और जॉब को जाओ. If you are starting something new, go to a temple and then start, bro. Everything will be fine. N6 and then this. I remember this Akshat Shukla. Akshay Shukla, I know you are very expert, bro. Just don't help me yet because I am just starting it out after many days. When I need an help, I'll just ask you guys, okay? So let me try it out first. If nothing works out, I'll come to you guys. I usually refer to the last question that I solved. This is the last question, immediate last question that I solved. In this one, this is given and this is given. So we have to actually visit okay, we have to maintain account in the DFS or BFS. I'll go with the BFS because BFS is the recent concept that I have learned. So I'll go with the BFS. So I'll अभी 2 सेक्शंस कंप्लीट हुआ है. देखना तो देख सकते हैं या फिर कंप्लीट ही हो जाए. देखना हो तो देख. यार मेरे को ये समझ में नहीं आता ऐसे क्या. देखना हो तो देख सकते या फिर कंप्लीट ही हो जाए. ओके, देखते हैं. विल लुक एट इट, ब्रो. After this problem, maybe you just send the URL again and we will check it out after this problem. So we will just start the BFS. We will go with the BFS. We will check. We will maintain a count. So count will start from 0. And when we can't reach to this, so we will increase count plus next element of this graph. We will visit all the neighbors. And once we are done, we will come out of the loop and we'll do count plus, and then again we will go to the next element, this. We will visit all the neighbors and once we exit the loop, we will do count plus plus, and at the end we'll return the count, and that is what we need. Okay, so let's try this approach. Okay, I got this pen holder. It's like ancient times na jab kabutar ka pank rakhte the. It's similar to like this digital pen. It's nice. So we have given this edges. So what we did, yeah, it's been so many days, that's why I'll refer to my last questions that I have solved. So usually we start with list integer. I guess only integer graph is what we need over here. So I'll create a new array list. Okay, and then we have to initialize every part of this list as an empty list. So we will just iterate on this int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and oh sorry, syntax. And then in this one we will add graph dot graph.get.add or graph.add. Graph.add, oh sorry, graph.add a new array list, new empty array list. Okay, this is how we created an empty graph. Now we have to fill the elements from the edges. So we have to like traverse on edge. So edge will be an array, and it will be over the edges. So we will iterate over the edges which is given to us, and we will just we will create an edge because it's an undirected graph. So we will get int u is equal to edge 0, and then similarly int v is equal to edge 1. So we got this, and then we'll create a edge in the graph. So graph graph dot get u and add v, correct, and then similarly this is u, and add it at the vth position. So it will create an complete graph for us. Now we have a graph created. Now we have to choose a method for traversal in this at this point. So I'll go with the BFS. So what is the first thing to do in BFS is to create a queue. QUE. I hope I'm right. So queue, and let me create a queue. New array deck. I'm using array deck because array decks are faster than normal queue. Okay. I need one boolean visited as well. So boolean array visited, because initially every element will be not visited. So we will mark this new boolean and sizean. Okay, and it can start from at any point. So we have to start from somewhere. You are given an integer this numbered from 0 to n-1. So maybe we can directly start with this. So what we can do, we will add the 0 to q because it's starting from 0 always. So we will add q dot add, and then mark visited 0th element as visited, and we also need a count. So int count is equal to 0 or 1. Should we start at 1 because there is an element, hence we can do this. So we need an edge case condition here as well. If this edges edges dot len gth is equal to 0, in that case return 0 because there are no element. That means that is an edge case. Okay, and now while this queue is not empty, so we have added something in the queue. So while this queue UE is not empty, okay, and macha in this one while queue is not empty, what we need to do? So I guess I'm doing this after many ages. So we create a queue, we added an element in this one, so we added 0. So what we should do first, we should check the size of queue. That is one option, but n is given to us. We can pull this element out, and then a little bit of confusion, because there are two ways that I can uh, let's choose one way, and if we found an issue we will change the way. Okay, so I'll go with que.ue.size. So this is a size, and then we there should be a condition before I remember. In this type of pattern, we have to check for something. uh, uh, n minus 1, you know, so the last element. So maybe here we need an if condition, like condition to break this loop maybe. Do we use it in the BFS? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Okay, understood. This is wrong. I have to directly poll the element. So node is equal to QUE dot poll. Okay, and we will just check if this node equal to n minus 1. Then simply return 0, or not return 0, return count. So okay, so I understood count is 1. Yeah, that is correct. Hey, is there any issue over here? Why there is some issue? Oh, because I have this. Okay, so in this one now we have to actually traverse over the graph now. Okay, so neighbors, basically all the neighbors. So we will get all the neighbors of graph, graph graph dot get all the neighbors of this node, and we will literally iterate on this, and we will check if this neighbor is not visited. Okay, so visited, this neighbor is not visited basically, and if not visited, then for the first thing we will do is like mark this as visited. So get this as it is neighbor and mark this visited, and also add it to queue. So we will add this to queue. Okay, this part is done, and then we have to do count plus plus. So the best thing to do count plus plus is maybe after this loop, or after this while loop. I'm slightly confused, so let's see. Return count, and let's see if this part at least works somewhat. Okay, it worked and everything is filled, which is nice. Expected is 3, we got 4. Expected is 1, we got still 4. Okay, this count is completely out, so it should be out of this while loop if I'm not wrong. यार I forgot actually ना, ये count plus plus कहाँ होता है? बाकीचे सारे बाजूला हारे आला रे. I'll be back to the messages, guys. Just a second. I'm not able to remember count plus plus हम कहाँ करते थे, where exactly we used to do this count plus plus. If I do this, and then the good thing is that it worked, but bad thing is that I forgot. 292 out of 3356. What the fuck? We are so far. 3000 test cases. for this question. Maybe I'm far by a mile now. I have to do dry running. Okay, back to the messages now. अभी 2 सेक्शंस कंप्लीट हुआ है, देखना हो तो देख सकते हैं या फिर कंप्लीट हो जाए. भेज दिया है उसने, उसमें 2 सेक्शंस होंगे ग्रीन कलर मार्क्ड विथ थोड़ा बहुत कंप्लीट है ढंग से. STL टूल बॉक्स पेज में नीचे जाने पे बहुत यूजफुल चीज़ें हैं. ओके, आई एम नॉट वेरी अवेयर अबाउट C++ राइट नाउ बिकॉज C++ छोड़ के जमाना हो गया. अच्छा, यू सेंड मी इन द प्राइवेट. If it's gonna be shown in the public, what's the point of sending me something in private? It's asking me to log in now. Swapna, let's see what you have. एक second, there is something off over here. There is some security issue. Request access. It was going to my company's login, hence I stopped that in between. Give me the access, Atharva. मैंने वो कहाँ पोस्ट किया है? Okay, so I forgot this. I can go back to my questions. Ala 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 Patil ala Patil ala. डन. मैं तो स्ट्रीम पे. अच्छा अच्छा. मेरे को लगा यू आर नॉट, इफ मे बी यू आर नॉट लिसनिंग. द डैशबोर्ड. अच्छा, ग्रीन वाले STL टूल बॉक्स, DSL. लेट्स सी DSL लाइब्रेरी. DSL library foundation, binary search, binary on answer, sliding window. Sliding window is the most important. It has almost 36 questions. You know, if I can't edit this. There are almost 36 or 58 something questions that you can solve using sliding window. So it's a very important topic to cover. Why no hard questions on this? Binary search में भी hard questions है. मैं सब कुछ नहीं देख पाऊंगा, but I'll just have a look at it. Two pointer and sliding window. Hashing you should have it as a completely different topic, because hashing, hash map, everything based on that you can also solve many questions. That is also an important topic. You just take it out. Take hash map, and hash map is a completely different topic. Yeah, you have hashing. Sorry, I didn't see that. You have here as well. Hash table key value pair. hashing may you first understand what is hashing and why it is used. It is not only a DSA concept, it is actually a really useful concept used in regular like day to day. हमने, if you have seen the project where I have used hashing to store passwords, it is a way to save password locally, not locally in the database. There are many better ways to save, but you can look up the hashing. Bit manipulation, I'm not sure about this, so I will not comment anything. Yeah, trees. Uh, yeah, trees also have many questions. Graph is like we are doing it since almost 1 month now. Greedy is not what where I'm not good at although all these two topic, both of these two topics. I hope तुम अच्छे हो जाओ और मेरे को भी बताओ. Nice, you have covered everything. Just keep following this, and with the time, improve this. Like change, just like you told me today, na, ki you have made some changes on the go. So this is what we want. Uh, Increase count only if the number of edges is equal to k. Acha, by arithmetic sum where k is the number of nodes. Arithmetic sum, I'm not sure. Is this something new? Increase count only if the number of edges is equal to Acha, this is the condition given in the question. Did I miss? You are given an integer n. There is an undirected graph with n vertices numbered from 0 to n minus 1. You are given an this denotes the existing undirected edge. Return the number of complete connected components of the graph. A connected component is a subgraph of a graph in which there exists a path between two vertices and no vertex of the subgraph shares the edge. Okay, if there are okay. So if there are three nodes, there are three edges. There are two nodes, there is one edge. Increase the count only if number of edges is equal to this. You are saying after this, I have to check the count of edges. I'm still not catching up with that. How would I get the number of edges and all? Connected subgraph graph in which there exists a path between two vertices and no vertex of the subgraphs share an vertex with the vertex outside of the subgraph. Output is 1. The component containing vertices 0, 1 and 2 is complete since there is an edge between every pair of two vertices. On the other hand, the component containing vertices 3, 4, 5 is not complete since there is no edge between vertices 4 and 5. Thus, the number of complete components in each graph is 1. Okay. So, based on that logic and what you said, k minus 1 by 2. So if k is 3 over here, 3 into 2, 6 by 2, which is 3. So edges is equal to 3 in this one, so this will be count. Okay. And in this one there is no. Okay. Par Patel, hello Par. decision tree. A connected component is said to be complete if there exists and okay, I understood this. मैंने ये थोड़ा सा मिस कर दिया था. So we have to literally iterate on this. So I don't have to listen to queue in that case. So this I need to convert to for loop. Okay, and int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, correct. Q is not here, so this part I don't think I need right now. Okay, so I'll start from 0 and now I'm confused. Connected. See, you are doing correct only. Just keep a set which contains all unique edges. If the length of that is equal to this, I understood the length wala logic. So this is another pattern that I can remember now. So we'll start from this. We will not do these two things. Count is 0, which is fine. And only if we will go inside if it is not visited. And in this one, maybe I'll need a queue in this one. Why I erased that code? I was very confident about that. But it will create queue again and again. It should be out. Wait, I'll look into what you are trying to say. How would I take the number of edges, bro? How would I get number of edges? Wait, Akshat, wait. I know you know all the things, but I cannot digest like this. This is what I did roughly. I used DSU to find components and BFS on those components while counting the edges. Still toolbox पेज के लास्ट में एक सेक्शन है रेड हेडिंग वाला डिसीजन ट्रीज, वो आपको यूजफुल लगेगा. ओके, I'll look into this. Then increasing the count on the given condition. Hello live stream, welcome to my guys. Hello live stream, welcome to my guys. Since this is undirected, bro, now I'm confused. Wait. And this part I don't have to check. This is correct. This is correct. This for loop is also correct. I know. If not visited only, then I have to go inside and do the queue work. Whatever the queue wala work I used to do. Then in this one I have to actually go and check while queue is not empty. So I solved similar problem a month ago if I'm not wrong. And in this one I have to like get the node na QUE dot poll. Okay. And then I have to check for its neighbors. Correct, the similar way how I was checking for the neighbors. But then edges and all for this I need something. So let me think on that later. Graph.get node, and I'll just have to check if this is visited again. So this part will come again here. If not visited, do these things again. This is little weird. A connected component is an isolated island of node vertices within a network graph. Inside the island, every node can reach every other node by following the paths. Outside the island is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There are no bridges, edges leading to any other parts of the graph. Breaking down the definition, a component is a subgraph. A subgraph is just a smaller section of larger graph in which visual imagine a graph with 6 node label 1 to 6 nodes when the entire graph has 3 connected components. How would I know number of edges do I need to calculate that? To find the number of connected components, no, you do not need to calculate the total number of edges beforehand. You only need to know the nodes are connected, so you can traverse them here. How you can figure out scenario 1, you are given an adjacency matrix. You loop through each node. If a node hasn't been visited yet, you start. Yes, that is what we are doing. BFS format. The traversal will automatically follow all available edges. Sometimes you are given a pair like this. You need to you already have it. It is just the length of the edges array. Since this is undirected, edge equal to min UV max UV. Put this in this set. Bro, I don't think I need a set over here. No, I'm not using DSU. Sir, after this question, try wiggle sort 2. It was asked in Bloomberg interview. I read today in some article. Okay, perf. No, I'm not using DSU. Kakashi, hello, what's up, brother? How are you? BFS. Java, bro. I'm in Java. Yeah, this is what we. Acha, component plus plus. We found an unvisited node. Okay, so we are correct here. We are correct over here. So, uh, the count plus plus should be done over here. So this is what the missing part was. is already defined. Okay, okay. Deha Vitthala, Deha Vitthala, Vitthala Sala. Let me tell it this question, maybe it will help me out because I have done the same. Sometimes some questions take too much of time. I won't share any code. I'll just share my approach I did in Python, so you might be correct and may not need set in Java. Yeah, use DSU. Yeah, because I have solved similar problem. अगर set use हुआ होता तो I might have known. Because I know some patterns and never use set. Use DSU to identify connected. I'm not sure DSU. Built an adjacency. I have built an adjacency list for each component. Find how many nodes it may contain. BFS through it, count its unique edges. Edges, I don't need to count edges, I guess so. Because I clarified with this now. I expected edges it's saying now. Component complete in every node using BFS you need to. H count. Track the details for the current island. Node count and H count. Okay. Add an outward edge. With these two things it is giving. Okay, instead of this, count plus plus. Node count and edge count. Okay, and increase this node count and this edge count graph current size. Okay, but what does this mean exactly? What does this line mean? Edge count graph current graph node and size. Okay, what about this? Step 4, every check if the component is complete. Every node must connect to all the other nodes n minus 1 nodes. H count is equal to node. Okay, here we have to use it after this. Now what Akshat said is making sense. H count, I'm still not sure, is equal to node count into node count minus 1 divided by 2, then count plus plus. Is it what this logic is? Output 7. There is no byte 2. बहुत दिनों बाद live. Badal sir, hello Badal, welcome to the stream. Himanshu, what about Infosys round one cutoff campus special DSC exam that happened in 2 August? What about round one? What about it, bro? I haven't given that exam. Bro, copy paste the code and run it once. AI gives wrong code sometimes. Yeah, AI gives wrong code. That is not a thing. You said by 2. It's going more than that. So can I give this code to the AI? I can copy paste directly, but I want to know why this part. What are you saying? Shit man on. मैं 2-3 दिन पहले काफी खतरनाक मोड पे आ गया था. What about the Infosys round one? That's I don't know, Himanshu bro. What are you trying to say? What about Infosys round one cutoff campus? Okay, just for testing, you are saying. Okay, it works. It works. So it is correct. Mm, 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 mm. I use linked list. I'm using that, doesn't make any difference. It works, bro. Akshat. Our count. एक second, ये पुराने इसका है. So our count is too much. It is wrong somewhere. Okay, we have this. What the fuck? Okay, but I'm really not sure about this line. Can you explain me? This line counts how many total connection path exist for the current node you are examining. इतना बड़ा explanation ban. A component is complete if every node connects to every other node. The formula, if an island has p nodes, the total number of connection I just looked at from both sides must equal total connections. Inside your BFS, as you explore an island node, we increment by 1 for each node you pull off the queue. Adds up. Isn't it counting the same edge twice? Okay, undirected graph. That's why. A has one neighbor, B has two, C has one formula. This. Okay. This edge case is not required. Oh shit, man. Whenever I solve question with this much of help, I don't feel I have solved a question. रोड मैप पे अलग कहानी है, बहुत डीप. कैसे हो भैया, आपकी याद आ रही थी, आप कहाँ थे? हेलो हेलो पार्थ, हाउ आर यू ब्रो? सॉरी ब्रो, आई वाज लिटिल अवे. मेरे दोस्त का एक्सीडेंट हो गया था, तो आई हैड टू चेक दैट. या गिल्ट होता है फॉर रियल. जस्ट this last question I solved within 5 minutes, and that's why I started on this. On the last stream, if you remember, within one try I solved this. I felt nice, but for this I didn't really felt nice. Oh, so guilt hota hai, yes, true. Let me. ए मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, आत्मसात करने को इंग्लिश में क्या वर्ड होगा? If any Hindi audience is here, or even Marathi audience, आत्मसात, like this, I want to atmasat it. What's the English word for that? Let me get something to drink. आत्मसात मतलब वाह. भैया, can you solve second largest number in on GFG? On GFG? I don't know what GFG means, bro. I'm just back within in a minute. Oh, Gigs for Gigs. I don't know about that. Coding platform similar to LeetCode. Can you solve second largest number in ON? Second largest number in ON, what is? Let me search as it is. Second number in ON. Gigs for people solve questions on gigs or gigs. Tell me the similar problem in the LeetCode. Maybe we have solved this problem. Kth largest element, second largest. Kth largest element we have solved. 26th of April. Acha, it was a priority queues question. Is this the same question, bro? I hope this is the same question. Oh shit, yaar. क्लिक ऑन इट एंड ट्राई इट योरसेल्फ. क्लिक. नहीं यार, गिग्स और गिग्स नहीं सॉल्व करते अभी. हमने ये सॉल्व किया हुआ क्वेश्चन है ब्रो. दिस इज हाउ आई सॉल्व इट. आई एम नॉट श्योर इज दिस द accepted answer that you want. Runtime 75.16. क्या था, मेरे को याद करना पड़ेगा. what we did in this one.
Hello everyone.
Hey, why this is video solution over here? Yeah, don't pull me out of the topic. I have this list to strictly follow. Detonate the maximum bombs. यहाँ पे सॉल्यूशन दिया हुआ है पार्थ ना, मैं क्या सॉल्व करूँ इसमें? They have used GFG, second largest element. You can use this code. इससे एक बार ट्राई करके देख लो. इफ इट वर्क्स इट्स फाइन, इफ नॉट लेट मी नो. वी कैन. ये मैं पेस्ट भी नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. देयर शुड बी सम वे फॉर अस टू शेयर द कोड. हमने हैकेथॉन में क्या यूज किया था यार? हमने हैकेथॉन में क्या यूज किया था? प्लेटफॉर्म. वी यूज टू यूज वन प्लेटफॉर्म टू शेयर कोड लाइव. Platform to share notes live with friend. रंग चढ़ू दे, रंग Wait, I'll give you the code. Just a second, let me ask my friend. हेलो, अबे अनिमेश, अपन ने हैकेथॉन में वो तूने जो साइट बताया था जहाँ पे हम कोड शेयर कर रहे थे, उसका क्या नाम था? स्लैश करके कुछ भी डाल सकता हूँ ना मैं? ओके, सो ओके ठीक है, चल. थैंक यू, बाय. थैंक यू. स्ट्रीम पे हूँ, चल. Okay, this is where you guys can share anything. So what I wanted to share, I wanted to share this solution. Detonate maximum bombs. Okay, Parth, एक बार try it yourself. If not, we will check. Wiggle sort यार, wiggle sort भी देखना पड़ेगा. ये पर बोल रहा है. ऐसा मुश्किल होता है एकदम रैंडमली कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना. अच्छा, दिस इज अ प्रीमियम प्रॉब्लम ब्रो, दिस वन. डन भैया, नाइस नाइस, बढ़िया. अच्छा, 2. Bro, I'm not gonna solve this perf because this is completely off topic for me right now. Given an integer array, this you may assume num. क्या करना है इसमें? Given an array nums, reorder it such that अच्छा, num 0 less than nums 1 greater than 2 less than 3. अच्छा, like this. अच्छा, wiggle. I'm not sure bro, I'll have to think about it. Guys, kindly like the stream. आपके कॉर्स प्लान में कितनी प्रॉब्लम है टोटल? Bro, I have so many. I am only focusing on graphs because the interviews that I have given, almost 99% times I have been asked or I have been hit it with a some kind of a graph problem. So I have to be really good at graph. I can be average in other topics, but graphs I have to be really good at. So that's what my whole agenda over here is. So these last two problems are left in this particular pattern, which is reachability and connected components. Then I have solved four direction traversal. If you guys know, we have solved many questions. I have removed those which I have solved. Now these three questions I have to solve with BFS this time. So this is the plan. Bro, can I skip this question, please? Let me go back to the graph. I don't want to break the flow that I have. No problem, sir. I just telling it came in Bloomberg interview, so you may try it for. I'm not getting a linear complexity solution. Oh, okay. We can see the companies it's been asked: EY, Google, Microsoft, Bloomberg. Yeah, it has been asked in Bloomberg 2 months ago. So we can practice company wise as well. We'll do this somewhere back. I'll come to this when I'm done with all the graph. I'll start again with the sorting and all. Okay. I'm getting the better solution but not optimal. Okay. अच्छा, आपने डीएसए के पहले जावा को स्ट्रॉन्ग करा हुआ तो राइट, मैं अभी सी प्लस प्लस में अटक रहा हूँ एसटीएल एंड कंटेनर्स. I did side by side, bro. I was learning. I started Java on the same day. Maybe after a week, I started LeetCode. So that is how I'm going. I'm getting the better solution, but not optimal. Okay, sir, you have premium. Damn, I have premium for each and everything in my life, bro. I have premium for each and everything. I don't use applications without a premium subscription. Uh, Detonate the maximum bombs. You are given a list of bombs. What the fuck is this? I hope YouTube मेरे को बॉम्ब सुन के स्ट्रीम डीमोनेटाइज ना करे. पैसा है तो क्या कुछ नहीं हो सकता. व्हाट यू डिलीटेड ब्रो अथर. मैंने प्लान बनाया कुछ 400-500 प्रॉब्लम्स करूंगा बस, उसके बाद रिपीट पैटर्न. 400-500 बस है ब्रो. 400-500 क्वेश्चन में 10 लोगों के 4 जॉब लग जाएंगे भाई ईच. Once I looted a bank, since then I can manage all my finances very well. Just you have to like loot a bank in your life. Detonate the maximum bombs. You are given a list of bombs. The range of bombs is defined as the area where its effect can be felt. Okay. The area is in the shape of a circle with the center as a location of the bomb. Okay. YouTube, this is a LeetCode problem that I'm solving. Please. The bombs are represented by a zero index to the integer array bombs, where bombs I equal to xi, yi, ri. The bombs are represented by a zero index to the array. मुझे जॉब लेना होगा, घर में पढ़ाई और मेरे रूल्स पे मैं चल नहीं पाता. Bro, you have to listen to your parents at certain age, till the certain age. Because to be honest, we think we know many things, but till a certain point, I'll still say your parents knows better for you. To the array bomb. What is this x, y, r? Zero index to the. What is zero index to the array? Achha, zero. Why they use so difficult terms for such simple things? Guys, kindly like the stream, yara. Xi, Y denote the x coordinate and y coordinate of the location of the eye at the bomb, whereas Ri denotes the radius. Okay, this is radius. This is the center x and y. Uh, Given the list of bombs, written the maximum number of bombs that can be detonated if you're allowed to detonate only one bomb. थर्टी फोर्टी के लोग बोलते हैं बहुत छोटा गोल है, बट या शॉर्ट टर्म प्लान है मेरा. Yeah, it is feasible, and there's not an issue keeping goals feasible. Given the bombs, written the maximum number of bombs that can be detonated if you're allowed to detonate only one bomb. You may choose detonate a single bomb. When a bomb is detonated, it will detonate all the bombs that lie in its range. These bombs will further detonate the bombs that lie in their range. Given the list of bombs, written the maximum that can be detonated if you are allowed to detonate only one bomb. Okay, we have to detonate only one bomb. 213614. The above figure shows the position and ranges of the two bombs. If you detonate the left bomb, the right bomb will not be affected, but if you detonate the right bomb, both bombs will be detonated. क्या बोल रहे हैं ये बीसी ऐसे पर. क्या लगता है आपको 25-30 के सैलरी जॉब लेने में कितना है प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है? ब्रो, डोंट थिंक इन टर्म्स ऑफ सैलरी. यू जस्ट इंक्रीज योर लेवल 1 by 1 ना. थोड़ा थोड़ा करके लेवल बढ़ाओ, सब हो जाएगा. सैलरी पे मत फोकस करो, कितना सैलरी क्या. या ट्रू पार्थ, मेरे हिसाब से गोल सैलरी नहीं होनी चाहिए. टॉप लेवल डीएस और डेवलपमेंट तो रिक्वायर्ड ही है. या पार्थ भाई, the game is gonna change, but try to stick to the plan right now, because anyways the for you guys, or maybe for you, maybe Atharva, the game is gonna change a lot. टॉप लेवल करोगे तो तभी लो लेवल डीएस से समझ आएगा, नहीं तो लो लेवल पे टॉप लेवल लगेगा. 360 IQ ब्रो पार्थ. नहीं भाई, मैं तो जा रहा हूँ, पुश कर रहा हूँ डेली 18-19. बाप रे, 18-19 घंटे. और लो लेवल टॉप लेवल कुछ नहीं होता है, जो आता है वो लेवल नहीं आता टॉप. ट्रू. या व्हाट द फक, 18-19 आवर्स ब्रो. डीएस से तो कॉन्कर करना ही है, भले ही जोमेटो. डोंट वरी ब्रो, एवरीथिंग विल बी गुड. बाप रे अथर्वा, you are achieving the legendary status over here. Hey, can you guys write anything over here? Try this. Can you guys also write something in this one? 18-19 और कौन करता है भाई? ट्रू, मैं जेई मेंस के टाइम पे भी 18-19 घंटे नहीं किया. काश कर लेता, बट नहीं किया. Zomato guy going to DSA. Oh, from this Zomato guy, I remember one book that I read, 21 Rules of Life. 11 or by Chetan Bhagat. This is very small book, but 11 rules for life. It is actually a conversation between Chetan Bhagat and a Zomato guy. He comes to Chetan Bhagat's place to deliver an order, and from there they start a conversation. And from that particular conversation, he literally explains all the harsh rules, not the same plain simple rules. He actually explains the hard rules. I really like this book, 11 Rules for Life. It is a very Indianized version, Indianized English, Indianized example. We can really connect with all of this. So you can read this book, bro. 11 Rules for Life is it's a really nice book. It is for the same mindset that we are on. Check करो. Yes, we can भैया. टेक्स्ट आप अपने प्यार को यही करूंगा 24 पार. ए डिटोनेट का अर्थ क्या होता है? तुम लोगों ने आत्मसात के लिए वर्ड नहीं बताया मेरे को. डिटोनेट मीनिंग इन मराठी. स्पोर्ट. ओके. इतनी मज़ेदार चीज़ें हैं. हाँ, मैंने सुना है ये कहानी. यस, पढ़ो एक बार ना. 21 रूल्स फॉर लाइफ इज सॉरी 11 रूल्स फॉर लाइफ. इट्स रियली नाइस बुक. बहुत छोटा किताब है. मैं मीनिंग ही गलत समझ रहा था. डिटोनेट मतलब फूटना. Let me read this question again because I understood this question completely wrong last time. You are given a list of bombs. The range of bomb is defined as the area where the range of bomb defined as the area where its effect can be felt. This area is in the shape of a circle with the center as the location of the bomb. The bombs are represented as 0 index to the array bombs where this part I understood. You may choose to detonate a single bomb. When a bomb is detonated, it will detonate all bombs that lie in its range. These bombs will further detonate the bombs that lie. Given the list of bombs, return the maximum number of bombs that can be detonated if you are allowed to detonate only one bomb. Given the list of bombs, return the number of bombs that can be detonated if you are allowed to detonate only one bomb. The above figure shows positions range to bombs. If you detonate the left bomb, the right bomb will be affected. But if you detonate the right bomb, if you detonate the left bomb, the right bomb will not be affected. It's in the range, na? The center is not in the range. Okay, but if you detonate the right bomb, both bombs will be detonated. So the maximum bombs that can be detonated is max this. Okay, so the center has to be aligned. Detonating either bomb will not detonate the other bomb. So the maximum number of bombs that can be detonated is 1. Bro, how we'll solve this question? This is something. Guys, kindly like the streamer. I am not seeing the likes. If you are here for the SaaS product, the app, I'll be back to that. I have to solve some LeetCode problems before that. गूगल पे तो लिखा है इमिग्रेंट्स नए कंट्री में कल्चर में घुल मिल जाते हैं. एसिमिलेशन at Masset. Assimilation can be yes. GTA 6 coming in 27th August. Bro, अपना और GTA 6 का कोई लेना देना नहीं है. मेरा और GTA 6 का कोई लेना देना नहीं है because I use a Mac. And you know, the only game you can play using map is like Kanche or maybe chess maximum. The bomb 0, the best bomb to detonate is bomb 0. So bomb 0 detonates bomb 1 and 2 The red circle detonates the range of bomb 0. Bomb 2 detonates bomb 3. पक्का ब्रो मेरे को स्ट्राइक लगने वाला है यूट्यूब का, मेरे को लग रहा है. ये कौन सा आईसिस का प्रॉब्लम दे दिया क्या भाई सॉल्व करने के लिए? हाउ टू डिटोनेट मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ बॉम्ब्स, व्हाट द फक इज दिस क्वेश्चन? आईसिस के लीड कोड से प्रॉब्लम यहाँ आ गया मेरे को लग रहा है. बॉम्ब 0 डिटोनेट्स 1 and 2, दैट्स फेयर. बॉम्ब 0 डिटोनेट्स दिस 1. एक सेकेंड. दिस डिटोनेट्स दिस. वेयर इज 1 का सेंटर? What is the center 1? The red circle detonates the range of the red circle detonates the range of bomb 2. Bomb 2 detonates bomb 3. Okay, and the blue circle denotes the range of bomb 2. Bomb 3 detonates bomb 4. Does all 5. Okay. Wait, this is a little bit weird. PS5 ले लो. नहीं भाई, I don't wanna buy PlayStation bro. मैंने GTA 5 भी नहीं खेला. I have played GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City when I was a kid. हमने गरीबी देखी है. बॉम्ब की जगह कुछ और बोल सकते हैं. यस. क्या बोले? नारियल या कुछ और? मैक्सिमम डिटोनेशन. आई एम नॉट श्योर ब्रो. मेरे को कुछ आइडिया भी नहीं आया कि हाउ आई कैन सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. गाइज काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम यार. साइबर कैफे वाले भैया. ये क्या क्वेश्चन है भाई? मतलब कुछ भी यस तभी तो. 80 रुपीज में GTA San Andreas. San Andreas is really big game. Was a really big game. Bro, what the fuck? How to solve this problem? Is there any hints? Bomb link, bomb this. Topics it's covering DFS, BFS, graph theory, which means we can solve this using graph. How can we model the relationship between different blobs, and graphs helps us out? Yes. So it's clearly giving us a hint to use a graph over here. So list of list. We'll create an adjacency list. Graph is equal to new, and we can repeat the things, but what after that? Does that means these are like connected graph? We have to find the distance between two vertices. If it is equal to or less than the radius of the bigger bomb, so that means this bomb can be detonated. 80 रुपए में. एक तो ग्राफ नहीं आता, वरना कुछ समझ तो आता. Come to the graph bro jaldi. I want you to come to graph early because I know you will be really good at that. क्या गाने लग रहे हैं यार? ATS. What are you mean by ATS? There are multiple meanings of ATS. भाई आप 5-7 सालों से कॉर्पोरेट में हो. हाउ डू दे टेक फ्रंट एंड इंटरव्यूज? So front end interviews mostly, bro, initial rounds though are same. Like you will be asked TSA and all, your past experiences. Then the core interview, like the technical interview, it is mostly based on the projects that you did. Uh, System design around my current company, I'll tell you, there was a system design questions that also has been asked, and then it was based on Angular mostly. So they asked me in detail how to implement this in Angular. My work is mostly on the reuse. My interview was taken on for a job role in which I have to create platform UI library components. That means the customer for our product is other developers, not the actual customers. The customers will be developers. So we have to create components for them. Maybe you guys have sometime used the component library, React component library, Angular component library, all those kind of thing. That kind of thing we create because not all companies can use external products, because we have our internal themes and all. So that's why we have to create that. So based on that, micro front ends वगैरह, how to do this, create a component, mostly hands-on interview. मैं तो रिकर्जन पे ही हूँ. ग्राफ पता नहीं कब शुरू होगा. ATS एंटिटी रिस्क कोड. ओके, डाटा ATS. हाँ सर, मुझे भी आना है जल्दी जल्दी, लेकिन कॉलेज का भी पढ़ना है सर. यस, डोंट गिव द एक्सक्यूजेस, मतलब मेरे को बोल रहे हो ठीक है, लेकिन दैट मीन्स इट इज स्टिल गोइंग ऑन इन योर हेड. अगर हम एक्सक्यूजेस के बारे में सोचते रहेंगे ना, तो काम के बारे में सोचना छोड़ देते. सो थिंक, इंस्टेड ऑफ थिंकिंग कि व्हाई आई कांट डू दिस, start to think in a way that how can I do it. So it will make really huge difference. कॉलेज में फालतू टाइम देना होगा. 2 दिन से ऑनलाइन क्लासेस चल रही है. स्किप्ड. डोंट स्किप द क्लासेस अथर्व. व्हाई? डोंट डू दिस ब्रो. फालतू टाइम नहीं है. डू अटेंड द कॉलेज क्लासेस. डोंट डू दिस थिंग्स. इतनी भी गलत नहीं होती ये क्लासेस वगैरह. अटेंड करो क्लासेस. At least attend the initial beginner classes, the initial ones. Once you get the hold of that, then you will start to understand what is important and what is not. Don't skip the classes. एक बात बताओ, मैं 2025 में पीजी ख़त्म करा, उसके बाद से आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू प्रूव माई गैप व्हाट टू डू. Maybe show something startup work, bro. That also can suffice. Like I was from the college, I started on some startup, and I given some time showcase it on your LinkedIn in back that time, and then companies also consider that as a good experience. उसमें एक पाकिस्तानी बंदा मैथ्स पढ़ा रहा था आज. So why does it matter if he's Pakistani? If he's teaching you something, then it's good. I know shared scene, I'm not sure about that. पहले से पढ़ के रखा है. No. There is always a difference between a normal student and a good student, like amongst the toppers. When I used to prepare for IIT exams, so वहाँ पे there used to be people, a student whose rank was 4. Apparently वो उसका rank 4 AIR 4 from India. So he never used to look towards classes in that manner. He used to attend each and every class because he used to see कि मतलब क्या बच गया है ना. हर एक रिवीजन क्लास में ही यूज्ड टू सी कि मेरा क्या रह गया, मेरे को इसमें से क्या नहीं आता. ही यूज्ड टू ओनली फोकस ऑन दैट पार्ट. सो डोंट स्किप ऑन योर क्लासेस. और कभी भी ऐसा मत सोचो इफ़ यू आर थिंकिंग सच वे पहले से ही पढ़ रखा है, इसका मतलब डू यू नो 100% ऑफ इट? द आंसर श्योरली इज नो. सो गो एंड अटेंड योर क्लासेस. डोंट आउटस्मार्ट दैट थिंग. What the fuck? How to show my startup? I don't have a registered. You don't need to register something. You just have to deploy something, na? कुछ deploy करके रखो so that you can say at least not having anything. It's always good to have something, a product or something, maybe on some URL or maybe some app deployed to Play Store or maybe some application which is live. शो दैट ना कुछ तो होगा तुम्हारे पास सो शो दैट कि आई वॉज वर्किंग ऑन दिस विथ माई फ्रेंड्स बट apparently it did not work out so I again started to look out for the jobs. It's not a bad thing. You can cover up in that way. हाँ सर करता हूँ मैं excuses नहीं दे रहा बस थोड़ा yeah I know about you but that's why I didn't emphasize more on that. कभी कभी time waste कर देता हूँ. Everybody does it bro. Not एक और lecture देखता हूँ फिर. Okay. Okay, back to the question bro. Back to the question. मेरे को लिंक ही नहीं समझ में आ रही मैं कैसे सॉल्व करूं इसको. There is ri also, so I mean it means that we need int array of a graph over here. Okay, so it is similar to this question, not this question. Oh, not this. Yeah, let me pull up the question that I recently solved on the similar pattern. This question. So like this kind of thing I need to do. So let me keep that handy. And int I equal to 0, I less than n. So let me get this int n is equal to bombs dot length. Okay, and then I less than n and I plus plus, and let me create an empty array list. So graph dot add new let me keep these things aside. बहुत कम जगह है यहाँ पे. Better. Haha, chill sin. I'll make a front end while learning React, and also I have a PHP project will deploy. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, at least my point is at least not having anything to say rather than saying ki I have a gap. You say that I was trying with this application and I thought it had potential, but after 6 months I understood no, it doesn't have that much of potential, and hence I again started on this. You can fine tune the answer with the help of ChatGPT. So I have created this empty list, and then I have to fill this int I0, I less than n again, and I plus plus, and inside this I have to get int u is equal to here. This is not this. So h on bombs will iterate on bombs, and then age 0 and 1. We have to create an age on this, but with this we have to do something. Okay, array we need to add like this. So graph dot get u add new int array, and in this one we'll add v, and we need to add the We need to add the radius as well. So how to store the radius now? Achha, it will be a radius. So int r is equal to, because it's a 3 sized array na? So we'll save the r over here, and similarly here u r will be same, and v will the r same, u v, yeah, r will be same, yeah. Now we have to like traverse. I'll need to take another hint. Guys, kindly like the stream. What you guys are doing? But the gap year is 1 year, 4 months. Yeah, it works, bro. My friend actually worked for 2 years on one of the startup, and based on that startup, it didn't work out. He tried, but then he got a job based on that startup. So it helps, bro. Bro, लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन करो यार, पुराने क्वेश्चंस क्यों करते हो? मेरे लिए लेटेस्ट ही है भाई. मेरे लिए लेटेस्ट ही है भाई. मैं कंटेस्ट वंटेस्ट नहीं देता, ब्रो. आई एम फॉलोइंग माई ओन पाथ. This is the path that I've created for myself based on my own experience. I'm not here to do any contest and all. So ऐसे ही झूठ बोलना होगा. Yes, इंटरव्यू में झूठ ही बोलना पड़ता है भाई. And I guess इमोशनली झूठ बोलना होगा, एंड टाइम वेस्टिंग भी बंद करना. यस, टाइम वेस्ट बंद करना होगा. 2 वीक मेरा पैटर्न ऐसा रह सकता है. थोड़ा स्ट्रक्चर सही कर लूँ. डीएसए लर्निंग तुम्हारा सही जा रहा है, ब्रो. जस्ट कीप रिफाइनिंग. यू आर डूइंग गुड, मोर देन गुड. Like the stream, Yaro. Yes. Yes, sir. I'm employed currently. So what kind of way I can follow here now? I can simply do BFS, but simple BFS and all will not work in these situations. Let me see. Bombs are nodes and connected to other bombs in their range by directed graph. By directed edges. Bro, I picked the wrong questions today. Let me change the music. Top 100 India. Top. This Kalyani song is really nice. New song. I really want to know what's your purpose of doing DSA. I know you are not doing just for fun. Do they ask DSA? Yes, they ask DSA in many questions, many interviews, bro. My goal is to at least clear the first round of interviews in good companies, because I don't want to get stuck. If it is a referral, I can directly get into the company, but most of the time it's not a referral job. So in that case, I have to go through their process, and sometimes that process starts with the DSA. So for that 5% of probability, I'm doing this. This is a difficult question. I don't think I am capable to solve this question right now. For a fresher, what do they ask generally in interviews? Bro, I'm not a fresher, so most of the times a DSA aptitude वगैरह तो all these rounds are still there. After that, it completely depends on the role that you are applying for, you are interviewing for. They really focus on your resume, whatever you have mentioned in your resume, that they ask about that. I think I need to skip on this question. This is not a simple question at all, and it is not following the given pattern that it is part of. So this list is wrong. It's different pattern. Similarly, it's also different pattern. Okay, well, best of luck. Kindly like the stream, guys. There is some different strategy to build this graph. How to build graph is problem. Yeah, this I have to use some formula. Bro, there is a Bhojpuri song in top 100 charted songs. What the fuck? I'm playing top 100 trending songs in India. It's literally playing Bhojpuri song. What the fuck? Okay, wow, how this is building. Okay, this is how I was almost there but not there. Radius of the detonating bomb. And then continue bomb cannot detonate itself. Uh, x2 y2 calculate the squared distance between bomb. Yes, yeah, this is a distance square that we used to see. Mm, how this bomb detonates. Something with this distance. This distance. So how much is this distance? This is like x1, y1 and r1, and this is x2, y2 and r2. So this distance, technically right now as it's on the edge, so the distance is actually r radius of this, or maybe in other terms it would be like x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, so this is the distance. So this distance, so when this bomb should detonate, this distance should be greater than equal to r. So this distance should be greater than equal to r. Correct? In this situation, the bomb will detonate. Bomb will detonate. Okay, this is what I have to keep in consideration. Now the part that I was doing, it's that kind of a question where I have to take everything from scratch. Okay, so let me copy this part. Nobody's watching, so I can do the mistakes easily. Okay, so let me get this function and I can write this on my own. I got this, the body. Okay, stay hard. So I have to like int n is equal to bombs dot length. Yeah, nobody likes the LeetCode solving these problems, but this is really important. Everybody wants to see the output, the applications that I'm making. But for that, you need to be good at this one as well. So we are going with list, uh, list of int graph. So this kind of a graph we need actually, and then this is new array list, new array list. Okay, and then an empty, we need to create an empty graph out of this. Int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, and in this one we will simply add the empty list at every point. So graph dot add new array list at every point. Okay, and then this is created, we have created an empty graph. Now we have to actually fill this graph. So this is little bit tricky as per this. So we have to do these things. We were doing these things like literally, but there is x1, y1, r1, and then there is x2, y2. So build the graph and checking the pairs. It is simply traversing on the adjacency list. Okay, so we have to int I equal to 0 again, I less than n and I plus plus, and in this one we need handwriting गलत हो रहा है क्या, we need int r1 sorry x1 uh, it's equal to what, bombs. Okay, bombs I comma 0, then int y1 is equal to bombs I comma 1, and radius is equal to bombs I comma 2. Okay, this is what we got. Now we have to iterate inside, so we will go inside for I'm writing this with hands because this is a completely new pattern, and whenever something new is there, I tend to write it by hand, pen and paper, to assimilate it completely. So there is this condition: if it is the same element, then we just simply return. Okay, else in the else situation, we will just take these things again: int x2, int y2, and int r2. So these are all bombs j comma 0, bombs j comma 1, and then bombs j comma 2. Okay, so we have to use this formula now, this distance formula, and we have to check based on this. So distance is x1 minus x2, yeah, plus y1 minus y2, distance square. If the squared distance is less than equal to squared radius, it can detonate. I forgot this r square. Why r square? Why r square? Because we are distance. अच्छा, distance is a square root of this. So बहुत दिन हो गए ये करके. So distance is actually square root of this. So we are actually taking distance square. So distance square should be less than equal to, no, less than equal to r square. What's gonna carry the boats and the locks? Who's gonna carry the boats and the locks? What does it mean, bro? So if, no, I have to calculate the distance first. So distance square actually, to understand this, is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, and then if we'll call this distance, okay, so if this distance is less than equal to r square, r2 square to be precise, then what does in this case, we need to add this I and j. Okay, then graph dot add at ith position, add this, sorry, not add, graph dot get ith position, add j, like this, and we'll close this. Okay, and instead of this, return should be 0. Okay, चैट जीपीटी करके देखिए. नहीं नहीं, विल अंडरस्टैंड. अच्छा, who's gonna carry the boats and locks? डेविड गॉगिंस का है ये, नेवी सील ट्रेनिंग के टाइम का, यूएस नेवी सील. अच्छा, that's you, buddy. The famous motivational lines come from endurance athlete, former Navy SEAL David Goggins. He uses it to mean that when things get hard, nobody else is coming to save you or do the work properly. You have to carry the load. Meaning and origin. Nice. He is described as the hardest motherfucker on the planet. Okay, well. Okay, so this is how the graph has been built. So let's at least build the graph. So this is actually the wrong way that we were using. So it was like this: int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, and in this one, this is like x1, this is y1, and this is r1, and this is bombs 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 0 comma 0, bombs I comma 0. And let me copy this. This is 1, and this is 2. Okay, and then another for loop, and in this one, int j equal to 0, j less than n, and j plus plus. And inside this, we will first check if it's the same. If it's the same coordinate, we will just return. So if I equal to j, then return 0. Not exactly 0, I'll have to figure it out. So how many this, and this is not correct, this is not we want over here. ऐसा न्यूज़ वाले बोलते हैं. Okay, न्यूज़ वाले, is there some problem over here? uh, there's some problem. I0 int j for this length, this is correct. Do we have an extra bracket over here? There is some syntax error. Why there is some issue? Okay, we'll see this. If you guys know, LeetCode doesn't let us do the formatting if there is any syntax error. This is a way to find out syntax error beforehand. I equal to 0, j equal to 0, j less than n, and j plus plus. This is what we were doing. So there is some mistake, we will just ignore that for now, and we'll do this x2, y2 and r2, and after that int distance is equal to x2 minus x1 ka square. So that means multiply this 2 times. This is maths formula, and this is y1, this is y2. Okay, this is y, this is y. Okay, and this, if this simply means this equal to or less than, so this is for loop, we should not return anything. Better option is to continue over here. Okay, and then distance is this. क्या है ये error? So we have to check this condition if this distance is like greater than or equal to radius ka square. So radius is the one with the bigger one, if I'm not wrong. Which radius did it take? It did not take the R2. So there is only R. Okay, this is not required. So R1 into R1. Okay, if this is distance, then we have to actually add this to graph dot get I and add j. Okay, so why there is this problem now? I really want to know this problem. Is it asking us to return something? So for now, return 0, and let me write it temp, so that at least it should format the code. No, there is something wrong here only. So let me take this out. Graph graph int array list of list. This part is correct. Int I 0 I less than n I plus plus. So at least it should format this much. It's not formatting this much. So let me actually cut this part, at least this much. Okay, so I understood which part has the error now. So if I remove this, yeah, it formatted. So this part has an error. So you can see it is not letting me format. So what's the error? For int I equal to 0, acha, there is silly simple mistake, so that is why it was giving us a bad time. Okay, now this much is correct. Now we have actually created graph till here. So this for loop, so we got the graph. Now we have to actually check like traverse the part. मैं हूँ. Yes, Atharva, you are here. So we have to like count int count is equal to 0, and now we have to actually do the traversing part. So we will exactly do the traversing like we did in the last problem. So like this. Okay, so we'll go like this, and in this one we have to actually create all the required things. So Let me copy those things, boolean and this, or maybe I'll write. So boolean, we need a visited array. So visited is equal to new boolean of size n, and then we also need a queue. Did we create queue? Yeah, we actually created queue here. Integer queue is equal to new array deck, because array decks are faster. And then we have to actually add the first element to this queue. So queue add this ith element, and then we'll mark this ith element as visited. Okay, this is what we did last time also, and now we have to actually need one more for loop over here. So this count should be inside this. No, we have to like keep a max count, so we'll keep a max count, and we will have a local count over here, so we will always compare with this two. So local count we'll keep like this. And okay, and then while queue is not empty, we can proceed with this one. Guys, kindly you can like the stream as well. If you are watching it silently, you can at least like the stream. So we can simply follow the simple BFS that we always do. While queue is not empty, then we simply go and pull the current element from the queue, and then we actually traverse all its neighbors. But this type of thing is completely different. So we will yeah, we will still traverse on its neighbor. So graph dot get the current neighbors of this current, and we will check if it's not visited the neighbor. If it's not visited, then we'll simply mark this neighbor as visited. Neighbor visited, and then we will add this particular element to the queue. Okay, so our loop continues, but we have to do count plus plus somewhere. So whenever we are here, so we'll do a count plus plus. Okay, this is the position, and then we have to check if this is the max count that we have. So maybe after this loop, so int count, we have defined it later. So max is equal to math dot max among this max and max count and this local count. So whatever the max is what we want. So we'll simply return this max, remove this temp comment. Let's try it out. Bombs dot length. It's not a method, it's an array. Add j. Int cannot be converted to int array. Int cannot be converted to int array, bro. So we actually, I actually started with some different assumption. It's not an integer array that we use, so it should be integer. Now we don't need an integer array over here. Max cannot find this. Yeah, max count. It is max count. Max count. Return max count. Yeah, something worked, something didn't. 100 out of 164. 2-1. Should it start with this? 5-5 is okay. 1-5 10. if we detonate this, let me draw this two things. ये मुलाकात हो गई. So if I can draw this, okay, and 1 1, so this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, it's 10, it's 10. So I have to go one cell each. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 0. Oh, sorry, not 0. This is 1. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so 1 and 1, this position, and radius is 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, so this much. So I have to like circle. अब ये कैसे सर्कल बना है इसका? Okay, let's so this circle, so 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is we can work out with this one, and then 10. So 10 comma 10, and radius is 5. So we can just copy. So we can just copy and do this. So these two circles, what you guys, oh sorry, I missed some of the text. आज सपने में फिरोज आएगा. Super deep teamer, we lost him. So if we detonate either of them, we can detonate only one. So why it is showing us two answer over here? It is very simple. Based on this diagram, these are not connected. So why these are showing connected? मैं बात कर रहा था. Oh, okay. What he said, why I'm not able to see the deleted chats now? Guys, please like the stream. Guys, kindly like the stream. एक स्टार्टअप वाला बंदा है, उसको फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर चाहिए. अच्छा, नाइस. Why people need front end developers now? They can at least build their own front end and then fix it later. Why it came to max count? मुझे अप्रोच कर रहा था भाई. ओके, दैट्स नाइस. टाइम लिया है मैंने 4-5 महीने का. यू कैन डायरेक्टली स्टार्ट विथ इट ब्रो. आई कैन हेल्प यू. जस्ट स्टार्ट. I want to debug this particular code. I want to debug this. एक second. Let me see my studio is working or not. वारदात हो गई. I shouldn't have taken 3 days off. चेक करके देखता हूँ कहीं स्कैम तो नहीं। तो उसको उसको अपने ऐप का यूआई फिक्स करना है। अपॉर्चुनिटी खुद चल के कहाँ ही आती है आजकल। ट्रू ट्रू। टेक योर टाइम ब्रो एंड फिक्स इट, वर्क ऑन दैट and make some money out of this. Where's the problem, huh? Is this the problem? Because I'm doing r1 square r1 square, it should be r2. This can come long the chara, oh baby mera सारा का सारा अब चमका दिल तारा, अब नम सारा का सारा. This is a little bit confusing if you ask me. Does this make any difference? No. Now at this point I am really exhausted. What's this? Am I making any silly mistake over here? So building x1 this, y1 this. देवा देवा उठा ले रे बाबा. Okay, that was a simple silly mistake of copying while copying the code. Okay, 153 out of 164. Okay, we are close. We are close. Are we there or not? We are not still there. What's the problem now? But let's use this test. I cannot draw this. This is 10,000, 1 lakh. I cannot draw. What's this opportunity? Yes. We will end the stream because I am getting low response. I don't want to continue on such response. Let's see इसने क्या कोड दिया था. Okay, took long. Okay, we are taking this as int, so instead of this let's take everything as long, because this is something on the bigger number, no, that's why it's failing. So maybe that can be an issue. So instead of doing this, let's keep the thing simple, everything long, and let's try this now. It worked. Let's submit. It worked. It worked. So okay, this was there should be a way to mark this question. This is really nice question, you know. This is something out of the pattern. It did not follow the laws of physics. So it is solved. Minimum malware spread. Can we do this? सितंबर के बाद आएंगे लोग, मुझे लगता है. नहीं, you have seen that na, whenever I start any project, if I start building an app, people will start to jump, but they don't want the boring things. These are the boring things. उनको चाहिए कोड बस. And I'm okay with it, bro. आप सेव कर सकते हैं, प्रॉब्लम के नीचे स्टार है. ओके, सॉरी, प्रॉब्लम के नीचे स्टार कहाँ है? प्रॉब्लम के नीचे where, bro? There is no star. Oh, okay, प्रॉब्लम के नीचे स्टार है. There is word in English which says, what's the word in English which means something that doesn't follow the normal rules. Exception, outliers. So I have added it to outliers. फूटर नीचे छोटा सा फूटर मिल गया. Guys, kindly like the stream, or at least we should have 10 likes. We are lagging today too much. I know I came after 3 days, which is wrong, but it was a problem. Okay, so can we move to this question? ये तो hard का है भाई. Minimum malware spread. It's different pattern. Instead of this, I should mention outlier, so that I will mention some specific notes for this outlier. And let's go to the next problem. Schema क्या? This problem ना. हे आपने स्टिल टूल बॉक्स पेज चेक करा था, लास्ट में कुछ है रेड कलर हेडिंग में. ओके, लेट्स सी दैट फर्स्ट. टूल बॉक्स पेज करा था, लास्ट में कुछ है रेड कलर का. कहाँ पे लास्ट में? STL decision tree. Choose the container. STL decision tree. Choosing the right container. What do you need to store? Key value. Need sorted keys. Other way, instead of this, you can always draw it an Excali draw. इसमें draw करके you can paste the image in this one instead of this ChatGPT की image ना. ये I know I also use this, but sometimes it's really confusing in reading perspective. If you can understand it, it's fine. If not, because decision trees simply होते हैं. There is site called draw.io. So draw.io, you can go and create your own flowcharts over here. So taking this, make the decision trees and do this. It will be very simple for you to read in future. Map versus set. Okay, when to use what, ordered versus unordered. Stack queue, deck, priority queue. Which search method? Okay. Which STL algorithm? Final rule. Before choosing STL container algorithm, ask what data I am storing. Are duplicates allowed? Do I need key value? Does the data need to stay sorted? Do I need fast average lookup? Do I need random access? Do I need front back operations? How should elements be processed? Is the range sorted? What operations do I actually need? Okay. ओके दिस इज मतलब मेरे को खुद को आइडिया नहीं है एसटीएल का, तो मैं ज़्यादा कुछ बोल नहीं सकता यार इस पे। मैंने यूज़ करे हुए इसको कॉलेज में यूज़ करा था एसटीएल एंड ऑल। ओके सो द लास्ट प्रॉब्लम, हार्ड, दिस इज अ हार्ड प्रॉब्लम। Minimize malware spread. You are given a network of n nodes represented as n cross n adjacency matrix. When ith node is directly connected to jth node, if graph ij equal to 1, there's a graph and then there is an initial, okay, uh, network of n nodes, that's fine, which is directly an adjacency matrix, so we don't need to create our own graph now. Where ith node and jth node directly connected, fine. Fine, directly connected. Okay, this is the value that they have given. Some nodes initially reflected by malware. Whenever two nodes are directly connected and at least one of those two nodes is infected by malware, both nodes will be infected by malware. Read this again. Some nodes initial, अभी मैं अकेला हूँ, उसको ठीक करूँगा, हम लोगों को इसको फॉलो भी करेंगे कोलैबोरेटिव स्टडीज में। ओके नाइस, collaborative studies is nice idea. Some nodes are initially infected by malware. Okay, these are the nodes from this graph only. Okay, whenever two nodes are directly connected and at least one of those two nodes is infected by malware, both the nodes will be infected by malware. Understood? This spread of malware will continue until no more nodes can be infected in this manner. These are something four direction kind of a problem, but it's not. Suppose yum initial is the final answer. अथर्व, मेरी आवाज ठीक है आज या कम है आवाज? Is the audio better? Good, worse, same? Suppose m initial is the final number of nodes infected with malware in the entire network. After the spread of malware stops, we will remove exactly one node from initial. आवाज तो सही है, बस शांति है। लीड कोड सॉल्व करते समय थोड़ी शांति ही होती है। द मोर द डिफिकल्टी ऑफ क्वेश्चन इंक्रीजेस, द साइलेंसनेस इंक्रीजेस। आई शुड, मैं भी यही सोचता हूँ कभी कभी स्ट्रीम करते वक्त, आई शुड स्टार्ट दिस म्यूजिक्स, नो? आई हैव एक्चुअली आई हैव subscription of this epidemic sound, so let me continue with this one. I had this for business purposes. Your subscription has expired. Mm, no, I want some simple music. Sound effects, music, jazz. I like jazz. Beats should be yeah, beats ka, yeah, BPM should be this slow BPM. This is better. Better you can hear this. मुझे आजकल पता नहीं कहाँ से बहुत सारे रैंडम लोग रिक्वेस्ट सेंड करते रहते हैं, लड़के लड़के. अरे नाइस, बढ़िया यार. एंजॉय द अटेंशन दैट यू आर गेटिंग ब्रो. आर यू एबल टू लिसन टू द म्यूजिक और यू आर नॉट? Can you now? Can you listen to it now? अभी आ रही है आवाज अथर्व? वो चीज़ सही रहेगा. मैं तो कहता हूँ डेली प्रोजेक्ट वाले डे में भी प्रॉब्लम रिवीजन. यस, हाँ यस, वो करते हैं. वो ऐप अभी बन रहा है. वो ऐप बहुत ही अच्छे से बना है. आई शो, इफ आई शो यू दैट व्हाट आई हैव क्रिएटेड. ओके, मैंने वो सर्वर बंद करके रखा है. आज थोड़ा लगा आप अटक रहे थे. मेरे साथ भी होता है तो मैं अच्छे से रिवीजन करता हूँ. नो, दिस इज़ वॉट ना कि लर्निंग इन पब्लिक इज़ वॉट. टुडे आई हैव चोजन द हार्ड टॉपिक्स. आई एम गेटिंग सम टेक्स्ट. आई गेस आई हैव टू लीव नाउ. ट्राई करते हैं. लेट्स गिव इट अ ट्राई टू दिस क्वेश्चन स्ट्रीम पे. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Sometimes I get stuck. That is not an issue. Minimize malware spread. You are given a network of n nodes represented as this adjacency matrix that I read. Some nodes are initially inferred by malware whenever two nodes are directly connected and at least one of those two nodes is infected by malware. Both nodes will be infected by malware. This, yeah, understood this. Suppose yum initial. Yes. Suppose m initial is the final number of nodes infected with malware in the entire network. After the spread of malware stops, we will remove exactly one node from initial. Return the node that, if removed, would minimize m initial. Bro, this is really hard question. ये इतने easily नहीं होने वाला है, as far as I know. So it's almost 1 and I guess I should give it a really good stop here now, because I don't want to lose on the statistics of the stream now. Okay. Okay, चलो, I'll end. बिकॉज मेरे को बहुत सारे मैसेज आ रहे थे कि यू आर नॉट डूइंग लीड कोड लिंक्डइन पे. सो आई थॉट कि लीड कोड स्ट्रीम करते, बट इट डजेंट मैटर नाउ. वी आर इनटू द ऐप मेकिंग बिजनेस. वही करेंगे अभी हम. So thank you all for joining the stream. Let me change this.